Well, hello and welcome back to the Revitalize the Total Woman podcast with your host, Lakeisha McKnight. First, I want to say Happy New Year for those of you who are connected to this exciting podcast. I'm really excited about what's in store for 2016. I know there's been some time since we've been actually providing some recordings for you all. Thank you so much for connecting with us in 2015, and we sure hope that you will continue to be listeners and supporters of this particular podcast show. But again, thank you so very much for being connected with us. And if you're not familiar with the Revitalize the Total Woman podcast, we're here because we're here to make sure that the woman, there's total wellness for the woman. And this, of course, means physical health, spiritual health. This means financial health. We're looking at the total woman and helping you to receive total wellness, right? Total wellness for yourself in 2016 and beyond. So again, thank you so much for connecting. We've had some amazing hosts who partnered with us in 2015. And so we're striving and we're moving forward. We have some great things. I want to let you know, if you're new here to this podcast is actually housed under the nonprofit Women of Elevation Career Services International. It's housed under that, and it's helping to promote this nonprofit. That's what Women of Elevation is. It's a nonprofit organization that's based in Chesapeake, Virginia. All right. And so we're here to help single women, right? As well as the unemployed women with unfulfilled career goals, as well as, those of you right now who may have been battered or abused in your past, or you may be going through some of that right now. That's what this podcast is here for, to empower you, to help elevate your mindset, because we believe in those three specific core values. Helping you as a female to be able to create, relate, and elevate. Okay? Those are the three core values of this particular nonprofit. Now, we do have other elements that we have a part of the nonprofit. We have the podcast show, but we also have a movement. It's called the Revitalize Women's Movement. Okay? And so with that movement, it's an extension of Women Elevation. It allows us to be able to reach more women outside of Virginia. So for those of you, if you're not housed or you're not residents of Virginia, no worries. You still can be connected to the nonprofit through the Revitalize Women's Movement. And we're going to give you a website pretty soon regarding that. Right now, we're doing some revamping of the website. So because of the changes and the transformation going on, we're going to hold off, of course, in providing you with that website. But we are also on Facebook. So if you want to connect with us on Facebook, feel free to do that. We definitely enjoy people connecting with us on Facebook. And so if you want to do that, go ahead and do that. You're more than welcome to do that. But we're going to be providing you with this podcast show. We have a change in time. We know that we used to provide this podcast 8:30 in the morning, 8:38, that's Eastern Standard Time. We're going to do a little bit of a changing because we want to see if we can get more people live. Okay? We are going to place it in our archives. We are going to send it out via email the way that we used to. Okay? But we want to see how things are live. Okay, live. We want to be able to chat with you, answer any questions that you do have. And just to let you know, we're going to do this podcast also Monday through Fridays. Okay, Monday through Fridays. And it's going to be in the evening time. So the time that we're looking at, right? The time that we're looking at for this podcast officially is about 9 o'clock. We're shifting it. It used to be 8:30 in the morning. We're going to do it about 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to see how this works. It's just a little bit of a testing, okay? But we want to make sure we can get some live listeners in to be able to answer your questions and to do some great things, because we know there are different time zones out there. So just be prepared. I want to also give you an overview of what we're going to be doing on the podcast. Not just providing you with updates and ways to be connected to the nonprofit. It's not just necessarily about that. But we are going to be giving you some great information, nuggets of empowerment. Normally the shows do not last very long. We don't like the shows to be extremely lengthy because we try to give you this information on the go, empowerment on the go. Okay, so I want to say that the normal duration, the length of time for these podcasts lasts between, or I should say up to about 5 minutes. But it may not last that long. You may have some episodes that are 2 minutes or 3 minutes, okay? But we just want to let you know it can last up to 5 minutes, and it can vary on various topics to help you become a total well female, okay? We're looking for total wellness for you as a female in this year. That can be your physical health, your financial health, your social health, your family health. We're helping you in all of these areas here, because we want you to be well. So I want to let you know how things are going to be working out during the first quarter of this year. During the first quarter of this year, we're going to be focusing in on one specific area, and that is the core area of creating, helping you to create, getting in touch with the creative side of you. We're going to be giving you nuggets of empowerment in that area, creating. And that's what the episodes are going to be about. So starting, of course, tomorrow, get ready, because I'm going to give you some information about how you can get in touch with the creative, innovative side of yourself. We're going to empower, we're going to inspire that particular area. And the reason being because we know that we were born and we're created in the image of God. And we know that in the beginning, He spoke and He created, and it was. And so we're going to get in contact with that particular side of ourselves, because we too then, therefore, as a believer, for those of you believers, you have that ability to create. And even unbelievers have the ability to create as well. But we know that the success of the creation will last for the believer. Just being transparent here, okay? So just keep that in mind. We're going to talk about creating and giving you some nuggets or empowerment as it pertains to creating and getting in contact with that creative side of yourself. So again, I just want to thank you. Thank you for tuning in, all right, to this particular episode, just to reconnect with you as this is a new year and letting you know what we have in store for you. We have some great meetings. We have a great community on Facebook that you can be a part of if you desire to. We're going to make sure that we include that link. We want to have that link on our profile page for the show. That way you can just click on it and request to join the group on Facebook. We have a goal where we want to see about 5,000 members by the end of June. Okay, 5,000 members within the Revitalize Women's Movement group. It's also called Women of Elevation. There's 2 names to it, okay, on Facebook if you're going to look for it. But we're going to put that link there. We're also going to be mentioning a link very soon because of the change in the website. We're going to make sure we give you a special link where you can quickly go to it and join the group right there on Facebook to know what's going on. But again, those of you who are tuning in live or listening to the recording, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Lakeisha McKnight, the founder of Women of Elevation. But of course, we all know the creator of it, who's given great ideas, is God, and we give thanks to Him for giving this idea and empowering us to go forward with it. So thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to speak with you on tomorrow, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be blessed, and I'll speak with you very soon. Take care.